Good morning, everybody. Yeah, do you like my microphone? Yeah, okay. All right, good morning, everyone. How are you? Good. I'm a little frazzled today, I think, but, you know, otherwise we're good. Thank you, Overwatch, for scaring me there. All right, so, yeah, this is week 3, right? Yeah. It's quick season this season because we got to get done before the end of school because I got all these messages. People are going away, so we've got, what, 2 more weeks of games, I think? I don't know. I think 2 more weeks of games, then we have a Memorial Day weekend, which we're not having games, obviously, because everybody will be away. And then we come back, practice, and tournament. Yeah. Yep. All right. So last week I said, you know, give us a review, Google and Facebook, whatever. If you could share our posts if you see them. I'm going to do a post today or tomorrow about summer camps and birthday parties and stuff. If you share it, one person that shares will win doesn't matter where you share it, will win an Uplink backpack. So I'll just randomly pick somebody. Or I'll have one of the kids randomly pick somebody. We'll see. Because I don't want it to, it's got to be random. Anyway, so please share our stuff. I appreciate it if you do. That's it for that, for the advertisements. Okay, first up today, we've got our Cowboys. So our Cowboys are 0-2. Let's see if they can get themselves a victory today. Let's welcome our Cowboys. First up, we've got our damage players for the week. We've got Jack and Max. Welcome. All right, next up we have our supports. We've got Covey and Luke. Welcome, Covey and Luke. And last but not least, we've got our tank. Welcome, Brandon. Brandon got here about 10 minutes ago, and in another 10 minutes he'll wake up. Those are our Cowboys. All right, next up we've got our Pineapples. For the Pineapples, we have lots of subs. So on damage, we've got Owen, and subbing for Patrick, we've got Jace. Welcome, Owen and Jace. Next up, we have our supports. First up, let's welcome Gabby, and subbing for Gabby or for Drew, we have Frankie. Welcome, Frankie. And Frankie is a sub for a sub because Harrison was supposed to play and apparently could not get out of bed. And last but not least, we have our tank, and our tank is Milo. Welcome, Milo. All right, so next slide. Guys, spread a little bit so everybody can see it. So this is our standings right now. We've got the Malamutes at 2-0, Pineapples at 2-1, Rastafarians at 1-1, Nordiques at 1-2, and Cowboys at 0-2. So we've got a pretty good even mix. We'll see how this finishes up for the season. All right, players, remember your player code of conduct. We help each other. We lift each other up. We don't knock each other down. We don't get toxic, right? We're all one big happy family. Well, maybe not like a family because my sister and I used to fight like cats and dogs. So anyway, and we don't cheat. Got it? All right. So today we've got, we are playing, let me go to the next slide. We've got control points to start, followed by payload, and if we need a third match, it'll be push. Got it? First map, Ilios. Second map, we don't know yet. Take your seats. Good luck. Have fun. I know. It's funny because we got littles and bigs and, you know. Yeah. I don't even know what that was. We can try that, yeah, but they change their names all the time. Not all the time, but enough. Yeah. They used to be nice for doing this, and they would all, like, everybody on the same team would set their icons the same, so they, like, oh, that was easy. I could, but then I have to go into each screen every game and change it between games. Yeah. But we can do this. Yes, yes. All right, so Final Frog is going to be... No, he's good. He's good over there. Ultra Pug Boss is good. Luke is good. Rip Pants is good. There. Gabs is coming in. She's good there. Iron Monkey is good on this side, I believe. Milo, TBG Kid. Yeah, so we're just... Supreme Shiba's got to go up there. Well, that was easy. I think we're good. Right? Yeah. I think we're good. All right, let's go. Wait, I got a button for that. Hold on.
That was easy.
Now arriving at Enos. Initiating match.
All right, so this is control points. This is our, 99% game, we like to call it. They call it King of the Hill. So first team to 2 wins will win the first game
Ready
here.
for battle.
So there's a bunch of different map points in this one. I was hoping we'd get to see the Pit of Despair, but not on this one so far. That's our spot right there. Interesting spot because it's down. You see it's like in a little valley there. So there's high ground for attackers. If you are in that pit, you have low ground. You don't have a lot of options there.
2, 1.
And here they come. So on the left we have our pineapples. We've got Chase up here. He is Iron Monkey. Here we have Gabby. She's Gabs. We've got Owen is Ghost Pants. We got Milo is M Super, and Frankie is TBG Kitty. They're in blue on our screen. In red on our screen, we've got Jack, who is Supreme Shiba. We've got Luke is Luke 117. We've got Covey, who is Ripped Pants. Up here we've got Max, who is Final Frog, and Brandon is our Ultra Pug Boss. So it's open. Let's see who gets control first. It's going to be red. So our Cowboys take control.
Receive my aid.
Now remember, they don't have to stay in the zone to maintain control as long as no one from the other team is in. Right now it's a big battle back and forth. Red was doing great, but almost a team kill. Everybody down except Ultra Pug Boss, and Blue's going to take over at 22%. So over it goes to Blue, our pineapples. So they did great to start, but then they got wiped out. Did Jack get a haircut? Is that what happened? Because he looks totally different to me. Yeah. Yeah, something was different. I'm like, it's different. Yeah. So big push there for our Cowboys, but they get taken down. They're going to need to regroup, go back in again. One thing I'm watching for our Cowboys is to see how they play as a team. There's been some folk coming in solo. Looking pretty good now. Ultra Pug Boss takes out Iron Monkey. Red Pants goes down. Big battle back and forth here at 76% and climbing. Red's trying to take over. Ghost Pants is in there. Gabs is in there. Ultra Pug Boss is the only one left. Should probably retreat. And does. Now they're going to get one more shot at this. And Ultra Pug Boss goes down. So they might get one more shot at this, or Pineapples are going to take the first point here. They need to push 94%. They need to go, go, go. Unfortunately, Pug Boss goes down again. We're in overtime as long as they touch. All right, here we go. We're in overtime. They got to get Milo out of there. And just like that, overtime is over. We're back to regular time. At the 99% mark, Cowboys take over. So now you notice Cowboys are sitting in there. They want to move out of there. There's an ultimate Iron Monkey in. Supreme Shiba down, Rip Pants down, Find a Frog down. Ultra Pug Boss in there. They got it. So now both teams got to keep working at this. Pineapple's about to shoot everybody. Pineapple's about to take over. If they do, they're going to win this. It's 4-2. You can see how many players from each team are in there. They take it. Overtime's going to be fast. And point 1 goes to our Pineapples.
Score 1-0.
All right, we do it again. There was good talk. I heard them both teams talking. That was good. I like that. Cowboys have been very quiet as a team. There we go. There it is. That's what I was looking for. So, some players can go in the hole and come out, like Lucio can surf his way out.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Roadhog has a hook that he can sometimes pull himself out of. Some players can fly, so it doesn't really matter, like Farah. But others get booped in and off they go. All right, control point opens in 15 seconds. Supreme Shiva takes out Iron Monkey. TBG Kitty goes down fast. And control point unlocks just like first round. Cowboys starting to take it, but so far haven't, and they, nope, close. And they do take control. Fine. So Cowboys start off with control again. Let's see if they can hold it this time. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Rip Pants trying to get out. Does. Rip Pants almost down. That's Lucio. So you saw that sort of Lucio surf. And they kill Lucio. Here comes the rest of them, though. Lucio stayed alive long enough to maintain control, which was a good job there. Now Blue's threatening to take it. Red's got to get in. They do. Still contested. It's Milo and somebody. I don't know who. Oh, that was Ghost Pants. That was Owen, who took out 4 of the other team. TBG Kitty takes out Red Pants, and look at that. Back to Blue it goes, for the first time. So Cowboys got 61% before the Pineapples took over. Luke used his ultimate a little early there. Final fries with TBG Kitty. Ultimates are the check marks on the center screen, of the glowing orb in the middle of their screen. 35% and climbing. So Cowboys need to not panic here. They got plenty of time. Pineapples, though, push. You see, Pineapples, they don't stay on the area. They push in. They push towards the spawn point. Rip Pants, all by himself, was in there, almost took it over, but they found him. So 66% and climbing. Cowboys need to recapture this and gain this point to take it to a third and final tiebreaker. Otherwise, Pineapples will get the point, and we'll move on to our next game. Oof. Iron Monkey takes out 4, and there's a team kill. There's the gong. Iron Monkey takes out 3. TBG Kitty and Ghost Pants mop up the rest for a team kill. It's 90%. The only benefit for them was if they come back as a team, but it's at 94% in climbing. They have got to just get on that area. They're not going to do it. 98, 99, and that's that. Close. Luke was close to getting there, but Pineapples win game 1. Wow. Supreme Sheba. Junkrat. On the right side, he's top left.
Surrender to my will.
Good job. All right, so next up, we are going to move to Payload is our next one. Who wants to pick? These guys lost. So somebody from this team gets to pick. Anyone? We've got Escort, Circuit Royale, Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, Shambali Monastery, and Watchpoint Gibraltar. Route 66. What's that? It looks like nighttime. Looks like nighttime. Man, it is beautiful outside today. Finally, I feel like. Yeah. If I could open windows, I would open windows. I mean, it's broken. I might as well just push it through. Recovering from that doesn't work so well.
Initiating match.
All right, so Route 66, it's nighttime. Remember, this is Payload, so one team will come out, set up their defenses. That's our Payload right there, which we still haven't figured out exactly what that is, right, on the Payload? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But obviously there was a big battle here. So one team will come out, set up their defenses. The other team will be let out in
Ready for battle.
40 seconds. So it looks like Milo's team. Milo's team. Yeah, Milo's team. It looks like Pineapples are coming out first to set up their defenses, and then the Cowboys will be let out in 25 seconds. So it's interesting to see where the defending team sets up on Route 66, right? A lot of times they'll set up at Big Earls, other times they'll set up over there, so they don't even let that payload make it around the corner. Different strategies, different teams have different strategies.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
And they've decided to go way up.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Diving in.
That's a first. I don't think I've seen. I mean, you hurt your ears. Yeah. No, it might be lower. Yeah. Is that better? But I'm loud, so yeah, it's the game. Oh. It depends on who. Yeah, that's true. All right, so the payload didn't make it very far. Interesting strategy starting off by the Pineapples. They pushed way up, almost to the spawn point. You saw Iron Monkey, who was Chase, up top left, and Ghost Pants pushing way up, and you see him here pushed way up. They're not even letting their opponent get out of their spawn point. That's the spawn point. They were using this train as cover. So Cowboys got to get something going here. They got to get their tank out in front.
Your end is within my reach.
Pineapple's doing a good job. They've got Milo, he's the tank. He's up front. You see him. He's got his shield. Everybody's sitting behind him. Really good job by the Pineapples here. Good teamwork, working together, staying together. causing the Cowboys a whole lot of trouble. Was that Milo? Yeah.
Into the iris.
They are doing really. They can't. Yeah, now these guys are stuck. Yeah, there's there, but that might be it. Around here, yeah. And they've got to go. So we see other teams do this where they get stuck like this. Someone sneaks out while a battle's happening and gets on that payload. It forces the defenders to drop back. So now they start to move it forward. A minute and 20. But they've got to do that. They've got to get someone out on that payload to force the defenders to drop back. Otherwise, they're kind of stuck. Yep. So they're trying to regroup. You hear them talking though. You hear the conversation. Yep. Everyone's dying. This is basically our final battle. 20 seconds left. Well, yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Got to get on payload. He's got to get on payload. Ultra Pug Boss has got to get. There we go. And stay alive until somebody else can get out. The problem is Ultra Pug Boss is now Baby Diva, and that's a problem. Because it doesn't have a lot of health. And he closed his screen. And that's going to do it for him. It's insanity. Yeah, that's crazy. So, round one's complete. We're going to switch to round two, and all the Pineapples have to do is get that far. And they'll win the round, and they'll win the day. Let me go fix Brandon's screen.
Initiating match.
So Brandon's been playing a character that is a great tank, but not a good shield. Doesn't have that. You saw Milo with that big shield he puts up, that wall, so to protect the players. So I told him, go out with something that has a shield so you can protect your players. As your tank, you want to be in front. You've got the most health. Have something that you can use to protect. Now, they're going to try the same thing. But, yeah, let's see if it works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Did you hear him? See? Yeah, just walk out with your shield up. And that, you see how they pushed way forward right away. And that might actually do it. The spawn point is so far away for the Cowboys, they may not have enough time to get back. That's all the further they got to get right there. It's got to be contested. Ripped Pants gets in to contest it. Here they come. So Red gets a chance to contest. Supreme Sheba goes down quickly, little Milo. Ripped Pants goes down to Gabs. 3, 4, that's going to do it. And just like that, holy cow. Pineapples win 1-0 on that one.
Play of the game.
Ghost Pants. Yeah. Wow. Wow, what a game. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring them out. He probably is. All right, let's bring out our Cowboys. Come on out, Cowboys. We've got Supreme Sheba and Ripped Pants and Ultra Pug Boss and Luke and Final Frog. GG, guys. GG. Look at the difference. Like, yeah, in height. Brandon, how old are you? 15. And Luke, you're 15? Yeah. And you guys are 10, 11, 9. All right. Okay. You are super short. Yes. All right. Let's bring out our victors. We've got our pineapples. We got Milo, Gabby, Chase, Frankie, and Owen. GG, nice win. Good job. Thank you to our subs. I appreciate it. What do you guys say to each other? That's right. What do you say to your families? That's right. All right. So, Cowboys, you got a doubleheader today, right? So you got some time to practice up before the next game. All right. Pineapples, you're done for the day. So, thank you very much. Good victory. Nicely done. Well done. Thank you, parents.
Because we beat 3-1, they're just 2-0. That tie us?
All right, good morning, everybody. Again, some of you been here already. Game 2 for our Cowboys. Game 1 for our Rastafarians. Welcome back. Brady's back with us again. Thank you. So last week I asked you guys to do reviews. This week I'm asking you to share posts. So I'm going to post about summer camp and birthday parties and stuff like that. If you see a post on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, please share it this week if you can. And I'm going to give away a backpack somehow randomly. I got to figure out the random part. But we'll give away a backpack to one lucky person who shared stuff. So please share our stuff. All right, so enough of that advertisement stuff. So today we've got the Rastafarians versus the Cowboys. Our Cowboys unfortunately lost this morning, so they are now 0-3, and our Rastafarians are 1-1. So let's go ahead and bring them out. First up, let's welcome our Rastafarians. On damage, we've got Connor. Welcome, Connor. And Frankie. You guys are like ahead of me now. I'm mixing it up. And all right, next up we've got support. We've got Chase. Welcome, Chase. And playing remotely as always, we've got Maddie. Welcome, Maddie. And last but not least, our tank today is Steven. All right, you gonna run this game? All right. He's got the shirt, so I'm just saying. All right. Next up, we've got our Cowboys. Let's welcome them back in. On damage, we've got Jack. Welcome, Jack. And Max. Welcome, Max. Our support players today, we've got Covey. Welcome, Covey. And Luke. Welcome, Luke. And last but not least, our tank is Brandon. Welcome, Brandon. It's just how it worked out for how I go through them. I didn't do it by size on purpose, but yeah, look, dude, you two now tower over everybody, both teams. All right, so players, remember our player code of conduct? Yeah, oh, right, there's our standings. I have to update because today our Pineapples won earlier, so they're now 3-1, and the Cowboys dropped to 0-2, so 0-3. So you guys are looking for your first victory. Maybe this is it. You gonna do it? Come on, that is not the attitude. Not at all the attitude that we're looking for here, because we're going to train and compete to the best of your abilities, right? You're going to give it everything you got, right? As a team, who's going to be in charge? There you go. All right. Hey, you guys need a floor general, so he's in charge. for your team too, Frankie's in charge. Okay, Frankie, you got to manage them as well. All right. Remember, we don't get toxic here. We help each other. We lift each other up, right? We try our best all the time. You got this. You got this, right? All right. You guys ready? All right. Take a seat. We're going to do control points first, followed by payload, and last, if we need it, we'll do push. I don't know yet. I don't know where we're playing first. We'll let you know. That's the word. All right, before we put them in, you want to go to the maps for control points, or set up control points, and then we'll go to the maps. All right, for the maps. You want to pick? We got Antarctic Peninsula, Busan, Ilios, Dijiang Tower, Nepal, Oasis, and Talantis, which I've not seen before. All right. I've never seen it. It's new. It must be new. Interesting. All right, so this side we've got It's Tornado, TBG Kitty, Futuristicon, Iron Monkey, and Uplink 1-2. That is correct. So Supreme Shiva goes over there, and look at that. They are ready to go. There's no way. Wait, hold on. Legit map? Legit map? Have you guys ever played it? It's not a real. Okay, not a real map. Take it back. All right, Nepal it is. Please no. I'll settle for this. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's your team you pick for, remember. All right, so we're at Nepal.
Match.
So they got 15 seconds to set up their, pick their heroes, and then they'll be let out. So do you guys know the story of Overwatch? So there's a whole lore that goes with it, the whole backstory to the game. There was like a big battle for Earth, and that's where all these different aliens and creatures come from, and it takes place way in the future. But you notice all the maps are kind of Earth-based, right? They're actual real cities, real towns, real areas. So, but you know, obviously things have changed because we have Winston, who's a monkey, and he's in charge. He wears his glasses. That's why he's my favorite, because he wears glasses, and he wears like bifocal, so they're on his face. And
5, 4,
what's that?
3, 2.
Right,
One.
he's a scientist. He's smart.
Round 1. Capture.
All right, here we go. Both teams let out. Control point unlocks in 20 seconds. And off we go. So for the big screen, our Rastafarians are in blue and our Cowboys are in red on the big screen. In blue, we've got Iron Monkey, that is Connor over here. We've got Steven, he's playing on Uplink 1-2 because he can't remember his login. We've got Connor is Futuristicon. We've got TBG Kitty is Frankie. And playing remotely, we've got Matthew, who is It's Tornado. And they're about to take control. And they're trying to chase Luke down. And they take control. So they've got control, and it counts up. Over here, we have our Cowboys. Top left on the right-hand side, Supreme Sheba is Jack. We've got Max is our final frog. Luke is Luke117. We've got Brandon, who is Ultra Pug Boss, and down below we've got our Minister of Silly Walks, Covey, who is Rip Pants. And his pants are actually ripped. There. They roll, right? So in our first match for the New Hampshire Pineapples, both Frankie and Chase subbed in. We had Padrig and Drew out. Drew was on the river racing for crew. And then this evening we have prom for OJR. It will be my daughter's going to prom. I'm gonna cry. Just, you know. When I was in school, I mean, I was ages ago, we had a junior prom and a senior prom. You did too? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now they just have prom. Yeah, juniors and seniors. All right, so it's 74% our Cowboys take over. Yeah, it's juniors and seniors. Drew is actually going, even though he's a sophomore. The crew team decided that they were going to invite the rest of their crew team. So any juniors and seniors on crew invited the sophomores to go as well. And back control goes to, so after 19%, control goes back to the Rastafarians. Welcome, Harrison. Nice of you to wake up. Harrison was originally supposed to sub in for Drew, but we needed a sub for our sub. 90%, they got to jump in there. Ultimates come out. TBG Kitty takes out Luke, but Final Frog takes out TBG Kitty. And they can't get in, so first point goes to the Rastafarians.
Score 1-0. Ready or battle.
So our Cowboys continue to struggle, which is a challenge for me. I'm not sure how to deal with it. Crate and I are working on it, but they definitely need to communicate more. We've been working with the Cowboys on going in together as a team. So we were having some challenges with that last week, so that seems a little better.
3,
but they are very quiet, and they seem a little dejected, obviously, from the intro, so I got to figure out how to fix that, too. It's funny, like 3 or 4 seasons ago, we had a team that Crate and I thought was the OP team, the overpowered team that was going to beat every, like, we think it's not balanced, these guys are going to win everything. They lost every game. And part of it was because nobody would listen to each other. Like, they did not play as a team. It was back when Austin played. Remember Austin? Yeah. Austin, Benny. I think Owen was on it. Yeah. Futuristicon goes out and takes out Ripped Pants and Ultra Pug Boss. So, like, Chase is brand new over here. He's playing support, doing a good job pocketing Mercy. Or Pharah. Oh, it's Reaper? But doing a good job. So pocketing is he's playing Mercy, and that's pocketing is putting him in a bubble, so it's healing him. Like, that's his job. You see him, like, support, that's his job. What's that? Yep. He's dead. 65% and climbing.
I'm overloading!
Helden sterben nicht.
Fire in the hole!
So now our Cowboys need to get in there and touch, and they do.
Pick on someone your own size!
But by himself, Ultra Pug Boss is by himself. Needs to get somebody else in there. There we go. Supreme Shiva gets in. Big battle here. We're in overtime. They've got to stay alive. So Supreme Shiva has to stay in there. Can't. Somebody's got to get on it. They're not going to touch. And both points go to Rastafarians. See, it showed it. So, see all the health he's got? He was going down. That's support doing their job. So nicely done. There's no way Frankie could have done that without the support. So parents, you guys wanted? We can mix it up if you want. I have escort next. We have escort. We have push, which is the robot. We can change it up if you want. Escort's good. You don't get a say in anything. Eat your breakfast sushi. Yeah. All right. So here's our maps. We've got Circuit Royale, Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, Shambhala Monastery, and Watchpoint, Gibraltar. I'm going to ask them. What do you want, guys? You can pick the map. What map do you want? What map do you want? No. It's escort. You got Route 66. We've got Circuit Royale. You got Junkertown.
Route 66. Yeah, Route 66.
Okay. All right. All right. There it is.
We do at least daytime, Mr. Derek.
Yeah. Route 66. Again, daytime. So click that little down arrow and turn off night. There we go. All right, here we go. So back to Route 66. Interesting strategy for the Cowboys. They played this earlier today, so let's see if they learned from their earlier match, right? It went quick, but let's see what they've learned. Yes. So Epic Games owns Fortnite and Rocket League, and they do a great job of doing tie-ins, right? Like this week in Fortnite, it's a whole Star Wars tie-in because of May the 4th. There's all the characters, there's all sorts of quests and everything else. This is a perfect one. I keep wanting to see Lightning McQueen come around the corner at Route 66, right? I'm like, where's Lightning McQueen? And Toe Mater would fit perfectly the way it's all, damaged up. Like, Blizzard should do this. That's right. Best backup. So Blue's out first. Our Rastafarians, they will set up their defenses. And in 6 seconds, our Cowboys will come out to attack and move that payload forward through 1, 2, 3 checkpoints.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Frankie fell. Futuristicon down. Tank is down there. They got to get on the payload, though. They got to get on the payload.
That's not right.
Yeah, Cowboys have to get on the payload. Right, but they have the advantage. They need to get that payload, like... Yep. They gave time for Frankie to get back in there and get things... Frankie is very good. Yep.
That's not right.
We can have Harrison do the play-by-play. He did, yeah. He did it for the tournaments. The Lonnie Ice bus is out there. I believe Lonnie Ice opens this week. So. Yeah, it's Hawaiian shaved ice, and they do condensed milk stuff on the top. So if you've not had it, it's that little shack down there. It's really good. Got it around the corner. It's good. They got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get to the first checkpoint.
Sie werden dich nicht kriegen.
They are talking. They're doing, yeah. Yep. No, they're doing a good job. I'm not talking about it. I'm just, yeah. This is the C9 thing we talked about, where they get so far ahead they leave the payload. In overtime, it matters, right? Yep, remember Ultra, a check mark in the center, in the big screen, or the glowing. 3, 2, 1, and they get the first point. So nice job by the Cowboys to get the first point. They're definitely playing better. Yep, Luke takes out one with that. Supreme Sheba takes out Steven, and they move forward. Frank, yeah. But Cowboys doing a much better job here, moving this payload forward. They're halfway to their second point.
Into the iris.
So, dads, next weekend is Mother's Day, just saying. And it turns out that, so Alex, who plays here, his mom, Sabrina, is opening Moon Mist Crystals, which is going to be on the backside of this building. So, in the same parking lot, we go around the side. And they're doing between Moon Mist Crystals and there's a little shop down in the barn here of stuff. They're doing a little thing here, like a craft show thing in the parking lot down there next Saturday morning. So it might be a little challenging getting in here Saturday morning, but there's some shopping you can do down there if you need any last minute tips. All right, 1 minute and 40 left to get this second point. Remember, the payload moves faster, 1, 2, or 3 plus. Yeah, so Frankie went down, and Chase did a good job, used his revive on him, and then he turned around and took out Supreme Sheba, so. Yep, Chase stalling his mercy.
60 seconds remaining.
He's trying to kill off Supreme Sheba.
Show them what you can do.
They only need to go 2.6 meters to get this point. It's Tornado's in there. They gotta get its Tornado off. And they do, and they get the second point. So 2 points now for the Cowboys. And 2 minutes. Now we go inside. It gets a lot closer. So we had it was Rory Hickey who did it, I think. Their team was having no luck getting that payload moving at all in this thing because the team was pushing so far up on him. He got to manage to get around the back and get on those, you see those things that are moving, the moving platforms, and get hide on one and move all the way forward. Rory did it and moved all the way forward. It forced, it was Harris's team, forced them to fall back, which gave them the opportunity. He snuck in. Nobody's watching them. Because the payload was already up here, but they could not get back to it. And they got on it. So here we are, coming up on 1 minute left. Big battle here. Ultimate's out. There it was, team kill. So team kill for the Rastafarians. So Cowboys backed out. Now the good news is the team kill gives them a chance to come in as a team, but their tank is not in front. So that's a problem. Where's their tank? Supreme Sheba goes down, Luke goes down. Final Frog goes down. TB cheating, almost another team kill.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, he was so close. 1.78 meters, 22 seconds left. He did a great job. He did exactly what we were talking about. Ripped pants, went all the way around, did an end around. Nobody knew he was there. 12 seconds left. They got to get somebody out there. They are. There's an ultimate. And that does it. Holy cow. So close, though. They almost...
Score
Holy cow, that was so
2-2.
close.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
That was a great job by Covey to sneak around. I didn't even see it happening. He was there. It was what we talked about. Basically, he just did it. He snuck around and got in and almost... What's that? Yeah. That was so close. They did really well, though. I mean, that was really good.
Ready for battle.
So now we switch sides and do it again, and let's see if they learned on the... That was so close. And it was, he honestly saved his team because the Cowboys came rushing in. They had time. They came rushing in ahead of their tank, who had the shield, and they just ran in and just died. That Luke went down. Supreme Shiva went down. They should have held back and waited for their tank. Yeah, he is. All right, in 5 seconds they'll be let out. They need to basically get all 3 points here. I mean, they can get two and win, but out of the game we got Ultra Pug Boss gets TBG Kitty. Futuristicon goes down. One, two goes down. That's Steven. Final Frog is down. TBG Kitty goes in now. Knows what they're doing. Takes out Luke. Kind of got revived. Yeah. Yep, Brandon goes down. Yeah, I'm going to call that a margin call, whether Brandon should have stayed there or not. Like, they told him to back up, but he was killing people, and he was holding that payload from moving forward, so. Now they need to regroup, go in as a team. Wait for Ultra Pug Boss to get in, and let him lead. This thing. So 3 down, big battle here, back and forth, lots of trades, but there's the ultimate from Frankie. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only one he didn't take was Ultra Pug Boss. Now it looks like they're gonna have a quick trip to the first point. That was good use of an ult. That case could be play of the game. They were all standing together, yes. And now they push up. So they got the first point. And TBG Kitty takes out Pug Boss and Final Frog. Rip Pants takes out Futuristicon. Supreme Shiva takes out Steven. TBG Kitty takes Supreme Shiva. So Rip Pants was stalling as Lucio. That's a support. So they have to wait for him to get back in, but Lucio has speed, so Lucio can get back in very quickly into the battle. So even though he died last, he can get in quickly. TBG Kitty pushing up. That payload keeps moving forward. They've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get the second checkpoint. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, but Frankie did get beat by Soldier, but they also took out a bunch of the Cowboys. So Cowboys regroup again. Chase ulted early there. Remember, pay attention to ultimates. They are check marks in the center screen. Don't say it out loud, Harrison, they can hear. I've been told. We hear you when you say who has ultimates. All All right, so second point, and they are rolling. There's the golden mark. So you see, they have to get that golden mark. They've got plenty of time to do it, too. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to get this thing to that third. Basically, it's on the third point. So they're getting close. If they can get it all the way there, they'll win the day. They'll go to 2-1. Cowboys will drop to 0-4. Reapers in the back. Yep. Now, as this payload gets closer and closer to this spot, it's going to force the Cowboys to come out as soon as they're alive to stay on to keep it to keep from moving forward. Now the good news for the Cowboys is they're very close to their own spawn point. So once they respawn, they're right there. Payload's moving forward. 3 on it, 1 on it. They have to stagger now. They don't have a choice. They got to come out and stop that payload. TBG Kitty, no one's on it. Someone's got to get on it to stop it. Rip Pants and Supreme Shiva do get on it and die very quickly. That could do it if no one else can get out. There it is. Wow. So Rastafarians win it. They win the day. They move to 2-1, but that was close. Huge improvement. Huge improvement. Orisa, Steven, play of the game, brother. That might be his first ever. Look at that. That was the play of the game. That was pretty cool. All right, let's bring out our Cowboys. Much better play from them, I think. Yep. All right, come on out, Cowboys. We got Jack and Max and Covey. We got Brandon and Luke. Much better, guys. That was close. That was a much better round for you guys. Definitely. And Covey, nice move on sneaking around. You almost got to that third point. That was so close. Well done. GG. All right, let's bring out our victors. We've got Connor and Steven and Chase and Frankie. And online we got Maddie. GG. Nicely done, guys. You guys moved to now 2-1. Well done. Hey, Steven, is that your first play of the game? Oh, in practice? Nice. During a match. That was nicely done, man. That was a good move. All right, what do you guys say to each other? That's right. What do you say to your families? All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys for practice this week. All right? All right, good morning, everybody. We got full house. I like this. Yeah, got everybody here. Good, excellent. We have grandparents. We got grandparents. Welcome, grandparents. Awesome. So we're just gonna wait for Cindy to stop talking, and we'll be ready to go. I'm just doing that. All right. So good morning, everybody. This is our third game of the day. We've got the Nordiques versus the Malamutes up here, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah. So. Last week I said, hey, please give us a review. So thank you to those of you who did. This week I'm asking you to share. So I'm going to post stuff about summer camps and birthday parties. So please, if you can, share our stuff on Facebook or Instagram. And I will pick randomly one person to win a backpack, an Uplink backpack. So thank you. All right, so we're going to jump right in. We are a couple of minutes behind. We are going to jump right into our match today. First up, we have our Baltimore Nordiques. For grandparents, we can explain to you why we have these crazy team names this season. But so first up, our Baltimore Nordiques. They are 1 and 2. Let's welcome our damage players. First up, we've got Alex. Welcome, Alex. Also playing damage today, we've got Henry. Welcome, Henry. On support this week for the Nordiques, we've got Ben. Welcome, Ben. Fresh from soccer. And we've got Gavin. Welcome, Gavin. Last but certainly not least, and playing our tank for the Nordiques, we've got Ryan. Welcome, Ryan. All right. Next up, let's welcome the San Jose Malamutes. For the Malamutes on damage, we've got Chase. Welcome, Chase. We've got Harrison. Welcome, Harrison. Next up, our support players. On support today, we've got Arlo. Welcome, Arlo. And Peyton. Welcome, Peyton. And on tank for the Malamutes, we've got Vinny. Welcome, Vinny. All right, welcome, everybody. So, looks like the Malamutes are the team to beat this season so far. They are 2-0. Our New Hampshire Pineapples won today, so they are now 3-1. Rastafarians won as well. They're 2-1. Nordiques, you guys are down there, and our Cowboys unfortunately lost both games today, so they're 0-4. But their second match was much better than their first. They almost won. So, folks, remember our player code of conduct, right? We help each other. We lift each other up. We don't knock each other down. We don't get toxic. We respect our teammates, our opponents, our coaches, our parents, our brothers and sisters. Got it? All right. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I get it. How's that working out, Gabby? The whole respecting each other? Yeah. All right. So today we are going to start. Our first match is going to be King of the Hill, control points. And then we will move to push for our second one. I picked it only because Gavin was playing, and I know how much he loves it. And if we need a third round, it will be escort the payload. So, players, you ready? All right, take your seat. Map is coming. Hold on. What? All right, so these are the maps for control point. There it is. I was going to ask the parents, but Busan. All right, Busan it is. So our map will be Busan today. What do we have, day and night? Let's do in the morning. All right, so that's what we've got. So let's get, while they're getting them in, for those of you who don't know Overwatch, a couple of things. You'll be able to see the players. This is each individual player's screen. So one team over here, one team over there. This screen will be the spectator view, so bird's eye view of the match, so you can see everything that's going on. Try to focus on one. If you focus, try to look at all of them. We have in the backs of everybody's seat, there's a barf bag for everybody. King of the Hill, the first match is basically King of the Hill. There's an area, they're going to try and gain control. If they gain control, they don't have to stay on it to maintain control, but as soon as the other team goes in, they'll get control. We call this the 99% game because you have to get 100%, and what usually happens is we get to 99% and another team takes over. So let's see where we're at. We got easy peasy over here. Uncorked 1-5. Maple Sticks goes right. Ruthor goes left, right? Rybread goes left, and Powerbox goes right. All right. We good? Yes. I think we're good. Cool. So we are in Busan. I will give you players so you can see them. Welcome to Busan. So that's we're actually in a spaceship for this one. So it's not fully on Busan, but you can see that's our area right there, right? It disappeared, but I think that's our area. Yeah. All right, so over here we've got top left, we've got Easy Peasy, that's Gavin. We've got Rybread is Ryan. Up top we've got Benny, who is Uncorked. We've got Henry Aruthor, and Alex is playing on Uplink 1.5. Those are your Nordiques. Over here we've got the Malamutes. Top left we have Arlo, who is, what is Arlo again? Magic Gnome. We've got Vinny, who's Banana. We've got Chase's Powerbox. We've got Harrison, who is Shadow Dragon, and down below we've got Maple Stick, which is Peyton. So these are your Malamutes, these are your Nordiques. So this game here, first team to get 2 control points. So in 7 seconds they'll be let out, and that's the control point. 4, 3, 2, 1.
1. Round 1.
That's the objective. In 27 seconds it'll be open for teams to take over. If you're looking at individual screens, this is their health down here. This is an ultimate, a special ability, and these are what their controls are for what they can do in terms of shooting or healing or doing whatever they do. On the middle screen, if you're looking here, the bottom bar is their health. The percentage is their ability. If they're dead, it puts an X on it. So big battle to start off. Here we go. Control point is open. Blue is taking control right now. Aruthor was down there by himself, and nobody joined. So Aruthor took control for the team, and Nordiques have control. No, you can do it. Seriously, I've done it too much. Yes. So this is the percentage right here. Once it gets to 100%, that gets you a point. One team needs to get 2 points in order to win. So blue has it on our screen. These guys are blue. Those guys are red, and it's at 24% and climbing. You notice they don't have to stay in the point to maintain control. They can leave. And what we saw earlier today was the team that had control pushing all the way up to where the defending team or the other team is spawning, and wouldn't even let them get out of their spawn point. That was you? That was Frankie. And Frankie had other people with him, not just you. And that's what they're doing, pushing way in, trying to prevent them from even getting out, and they have taken out most of the other team. Aruthor's down, but Magic No Maple Stick, Banana all went down. They're after Shadow Dragon now. 62% and climbing. So our Malamutes, undefeated, are having a hard time even getting going here right now. There's an ultimate coming out right there. So at 82%, it's now contested. Red's trying to take over control here. Let's see if they can do it. 90% and climbing. This could be the battle right here. Malamute's having trouble. That's it. It's going to do it. First point's going to go to the Nordiques. No? Yep, there it is. So point 1 for the Nordiques.
Misery made manifest. Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
All right, so here we go now. That's our spot down below. It's the train schedule right there. You can get hit by the train. Doesn't happen often. But that train will go through. You can get knocked down and hit by that train. Yeah. It's pretty.
4, 3.
So both teams being let out. Same game, same thing we're doing, and our control point is right down here. and out they come. Hey Brady, if you ever want to change jobs, I'll do that and you can talk. That's all good with me. Okay. All right, control point unlocks in 10 seconds. Right now, Red's got control. Blue's in there. And Red cleans out. So right now, Malamutes have control. What'd you bring me, Steve? Ew, no, God no. So the first round of this, Nordiques had control. This time, Malamutes take control to start. Trying to hold it. It's contested now. Red tends to hold him though. Aruthor in there, bouncing around, trying to get his team in there. Easy peasy back in. Rybread's in. Aruthor's in. Banana there all by himself. They had to clear Banana out. Nope. Powerbox gets back in just in time, but it's 4-1, 5-1 now, and down he goes. Flip control over. So at 58% for the Malamutes, Nordiques take back control, and it starts to climb for them. If Malamutes can gain control, can win this round, it'll go to a tiebreaker round. If Nordiques win this, they'll get the first point of the day. Who are you talking to, Fanny? Okay. Okay. Yes, exactly. She's coaching. So our Overwatch All-Star team, we live stream those games. They play on Friday nights, but we have to delay the stream by 90 seconds because someone could be watching and screen sniping, which is the idea that you're watching the other team, you see what they're doing. Yeah. Screen sniping is when you're watching a live match, and so you see where people are, and you can be talking to the team going, hey, so they're coming from the left, they're coming from the right, you know what I mean? Because we see all that. So we know. I could say, hey, they have this person has an ultimate, that person has an ultimate. If you're screen sniping, you can do all that. So 66% and climbing for the Nordiques. They are now in control. Big battle here. Red's trying to take back control. Easy peasy's in there. They push him off. And back to the Malamutes. So back and forth we go. Shadow Dragon took out 2 with his Junkrat tire. So pay attention to ultimates. I will not tell you what they are. There's one going out right there for Aruthor. Ultimates will be a check mark. I won't tell you because they hear me sometimes, and then they know. We can see who has stuff. They can't. 80% and climbing, so Rybread back in. It's 3-3. There's an ultimate right there. Power box. Uncorked. Matt takes out Magic Dome. Power box. Shadow Dragon. And we're in overtime. It's the 99% game. And at 99%, it goes back to the Nordiques. So for those of you who are used to regular sports where overtime happens and then the game's over, no, overtime happens and then it can end and go back to regular time. 93%, they need to get in there. 94, 95, it's climbing. Here come the at 99%. So now we stay in overtime, both sides. They take control. Overtime will stay as long as somebody from blue is in there. If they get him out, easy peasy gets in. Trying to stay in and dies. Problem is, blue has to just come in as fast as they can now. They don't have time to regroup to get in there. Good job. That's going to do it. So guess what? We're going to round 3 of this one. It's tied 1-1. Yeah, that was a good one. Back and forth. Pretty even matchup there. Really interesting. So here we go. This is our 3rd and final game of round 1. So anybody here that it's their first time, do you have any idea what's going on? No. No. I remember our first season of this. Bob Burbeck says we were going through this, and we were like 4 weeks into the matches, and his son had played Rocket League before, and I said, okay, anybody have any questions now? And he's like, yes. When can we play Rocket League again? Rocket League is just cars playing soccer. It's super easy. This is challenging. Well, it's super easy to understand. It's the easiest game to understand. It really is to understand. It's ball goes in the goal. Yeah, in terms of actually playing the game, I can play an entire game and never actually touch the ball. That's our spot right there. Red trying to take control, and they do. So that's our spot. Red's got control. Blue's trying to take it back quickly, and they do. So they get 10% before the Nordiques take control and start to climb. So you see how this game can go back and forth and back and forth.
A taste of poison.
We should switch and play payload next instead of push. That would be smart. We'll do that. I can do that, right? It's my place. I can do that, right? We were gonna play push next, but I think payload will be a good game for these two. Yeah. We'll get to push if we need it. All right, so 40% and climbing for our Nordiques. These teams are pretty evenly matched. Shadow Dragon's down, Maple Stick's down, Magic Gnome's down. Easy Peasy takes out a bunch. Now we go back. Control here definitely for the Nordiques. Malamutes are going to get one more shot at this, maybe two. Luckily, they've got time, so they set up correctly. Their tank out in front with the shield, protecting their damaged players. Here they come, support you in the back, healing. 86%. Shadow Dragon and Magic Gnome take out 1-5, and Easy Peasy goes down. Aruthor goes down. And look at that, right back to Malamute. So Malamute's now in control. It was 91%, so it didn't quite make the 99% threshold. And then Malamutes have control. And climbing. So Malamutes with control. It's gonna be interesting. There's an ultimate right there. Anybody? None. There's another. So big battle here. Yet 3 ults going out. All the ults have been used, almost. And Red's has control here. Wow, look at that back and forth there. You can see who takes out who on the top right-hand side of ours. Almost a team kill for the Malamutes. All the ultimates came out for both sides. Peyton just got his, though, I think, after post-battle. Post-battle, Peyton got his. So, Nordiques regroup, and in they'll come. So 94%. Malamute's with the lead. It's a big. This will be it. This will be the. Aruthor's got to stay in there to keep overtime going. Here they come. It's contested. Nope, they get wiped out. Is that going to do it? Is anybody going to touch? And oh, that's going to do it. No, Gavin gets in overtime. So we're in overtime, 99-91. Out they go. And that does it. Holy cow. So Malamutes win it. That was close. Easy peasy gets play of the game, but they don't win. That is it, and there it was. Play of the game. Wow. All right. So they think that push is coming next, but we're going to do escort. So grandparents, if you thought you didn't understand that one, wait till we get to this one. Hey, guess what, guys? They called an audible. We're going to do payload. Payload is next. Payload is next. You don't get to. You have no say in this. Steve gets to pick because their team lost. Steve, we got Circuit Royale, Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, Shambali Ministry, and Watchpoint Gibraltar. Havana. Morning or night? Nighttime. All right. We're going to Cuba.
Traveling to Havana.
What? Yeah, Havana's good. Yeah. No, Maple Stick's got a YouTube music playlist going. Yeah, while they're playing. Yep. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Gavin's got music going. Peyton also does as well. Yeah. Yeah, a few of them do it. Uh-huh. Yeah, they play it low volume, so it's just background noise. Helps center them. What's that?
Ready for battle.
Yeah. So Gavin plays on our Overwatch All-Star team. They won last night by forfeit. They would have won anyway. Our Overwatch All-Star team is playing really well right now. All right, so I should tell you guys what's going on here. So our Nordiques are out first. They're setting up defenses. This here is the payload. The attacking team, the Malamutes, will be let out in 8 seconds, and their job is to get on the payload and move that through 3 checkpoints. They can get 3 points. The Nordiques can get no points here. They're only trying to defend them, stop the payload. The payload moves if no one from the opposing team is on it, and there are at least 1 player from the attacking team. It will move faster, 1, 2, or 3 players on it, 3 plus. Slow, medium, or fast. If no one's on it, it doesn't move. Or if the other opposing team's on it, it doesn't move. You will hear parents yelling, "Get on the payload," from time to time. Usually it will be Fanny who's standing over there. Yes. Yes, yep. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, get on the payload. So, here are the 3 points. 1, 2, and 3 points here. And then we will switch sides and do it again. For those of you who don't know, that's Fanny over there. Her son is Harrison Shadow Dragon, and Fanny is not allowed to sit for the entire game because it's bad luck, apparently. Happened one time, one time, and now she's never allowed to sit. When my son was playing, I tried to force her to sit, but it didn't work. Xavier's in Valorant and the Overwatch All-Star team, and has a job, and makes sushi. There you go. He's making sushi now. There is actually. Well, there's a discount for me. Like, he made me a special roll when I went last week. Yeah. It was good. Yeah, it's very good. All right, so they've got 2 minutes to get this thing to the first checkpoint. They're not having a lot of luck right now. Blue is doing a really good job stopping them. Remember, if Malamutes can get all 3 points and the Nordiques get all 3 points, then we would do tiebreaker rounds. But so far, the Malamutes can't even seem to get this thing to the first checkpoint. They've got plenty of time, though. We've seen it go into overtime and run it. There they go. Onto the payload they go. Whew. Shadow Dragon, Powerbox, Banana all go down. It's Magic Gnome and Maple Stick that are left trying to fight this battle. Easy peasy takes out Shadow Dragon. Uncork takes out Magic Gnome. And Maple Stick goes down to a Ruthor. And that could be the end of that battle. They'll have more time left. They've got a minute left. Who is it that threw the rock? Sigma. I watched somebody throw that rock once randomly over the buildings and take somebody out. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Nobody died. Shadow Dragon takes out Rybread. Maple Stick takes out 1-5. Powerbox takes out a Ruthor. And guess what? Payload is moving. They need a third person on there to move it faster. There they go. They got 4 on it. So the checkpoint is right there. That little circle is all the further they got to get. They get 16 seconds to get it. If they get the checkpoint, they'll get more points. They'll get more time. And they do. So they get the first point. Now they have 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Yeah. And now we go towards our second checkpoint. But almost a team kill there. 4. There it is. Do we get it? There it was. There's the gong. A team kill for the Nordiques. All the Malamutes taken down. So Nordiques let them get the point. They said, let's wait, let them get the point, and we'll stay behind the wall, ready for them to come in. As soon as that wall opened up, they took them all out. It's interesting they let them get the point, though. They were down to, like, no time left. If I was on the Nordiques, I would have tried to touch point and not allow them to get that point to see if you could win the battle right there and end the game. But they chose to let them do it. Now they've got 1:46. What? Yeah, maybe they are nicer. Yeah, I would have gone with the jugular. Yes. But there's also a reason why I stand back here and talk and don't play the game. So, let's be clear. I have tried this game. I played last week. I subbed in for practice for somebody. Until Harrison got here. Yeah. Yes. I was the bad tank. They meant bad in a good way. Like, dude, he's bad. No, yes, they did not. They did not. All right, a minute left, but they are doing a nice job moving this payload forward. Tank out in front. Gets around the bend. That door right there, that's the second point. So you notice they almost didn't get the first point, and now rolling through, trying to get this second point. Easy peasy finally drops down to touch point. And they get Bananas in there, gets wiped out. So 30 seconds left. They're going to have to get out there and get on that point right away. What's going to happen? I know. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. They have got to touch point. There it is. It's contested. So now they're in. 4 seconds. Big battle here. Ultimate's coming out. We're in overtime. Red's not looking good here for Red. Rybred doing a nice job here. Easy peasy trying to clear him off. 1-5 in there. Ruthor, everybody. Powerbox the only one left, and think that's going to do it with a team kill. So with a team kill, with authority, round 1 is complete. So we will not have an overtime in this one either. Malamute's got 1 point and went 87.76 meters. So now the Nordiques only need to get 1 point and 87.77 meters, and they'll win this one. And if the Nordiques win this, then we go play push. If the Malamutes can hold them, they'll win the day. And Malamutes would go to 3-0. Nordiques would drop to 1-3. Gavin might have a heart attack if that happens. The Nordiques are 1-2. Right, that's how it works. If you lose again, the two, yeah. Yeah, that's why we're different sort of in the number of games, because each week one team has a doubleheader, because we have 5 teams. So, out come the Malamutes first. They set up their defenses. And here come the attackers. In 15 seconds. So, what's that? Okay. Yeah, he is shooting a bird.
5.
All right.
4, 3.
So here they come. Nordiques need to
Attackers incoming.
move this along. So each week for grandparents and even parents, each week the coach works with them on different maps, different game modes, learning different hero combinations, learning where to hide, where to poke, where to push, and where to set up. So you'll see a lot of times on a map like this that the defending team will let that payload move forward to a good choke point where they have high ground, where they've got the advantage, they can hide and get some blocking. So big battle here. Uncork takes out Magic Gnome. Shadow Dragon takes out Alex. Who was that? Who was that? It was Chase, yeah. Yep. So pretty good battle here for advantage for the Malamutes. And that payload starts to creep backwards because no one from the attacking team is on it. You see it creep backwards, it goes very slowly backwards. Okay, that time you made me a little busy. But how about a round of applause here for Brady doing a good job on the production side. Thank you. That's yeah, Kiriko. Ultimate out. Rybred takes out Powerbox. Ooh, Shadow Dragon takes out a Ruthor. And 1-5. Uncork takes out Magic Gnome, Maple Stick, and Shadow Dragon, though. Ultimate's dueling back and forth. Banana takes out Alex. That was a big battle right there. Advantage Nordiques, and they move that payload forward. So they've got a minute and 40 to get the first checkpoint. And they only have one player on it. 2, 3 now. There's the first checkpoint right there at that door. They got to get there, but Malamutes made it out in time to stop that thing. And then Powerbox takes out Rybred and Uncorked. Maple Sticks takes out Alex. And now they're going to try and hold it. They have to hold it for 50 seconds. That's right. I like it. You know what's going on? Yes. If they hold him, that's a big ult right there. Another big ult. Here it comes. This is basically going to potentially be our last big battle right here. Banana takes down a Ruthor. 25 seconds left. Shadow Dragon takes out Alex. 13 seconds left. There's a Kiriko ultimate again. Shadow Dragon. Oh wow! Look, back and forth. Battle. 2 seconds. 1 second. It's in overtime. They're gonna move that forward. Guess what? In overtime, they're gonna get the point. Chase's sister was trying so hard to cheer them on, but guess what? The Nordiques get the point and extra time. 2 minutes and 20 seconds now. Remember, they need to get to that spot right there. That's all the further they need to get. They don't need to get any more points than that. If they get that far, we go to a third round. If the Malamutes can hold them, they'll win the day. It's all coming down to this. No stress at all.
My strength unleashed.
Magic Gnome's down. Shadow Dragon went down. Maple Stick was down. Magic Gnome down. Yeah, and here they go. 4 on it. They're going fast. That payload moves faster depending on how many players are on it. 1, 2, or 3 plus. So if they have 3 on it, it'll go as fast as it can go. They have 2. The disadvantage of putting everybody on the payload is that they're all together and can be taken out. So 1 minute left. Sorry. That's all the further that Nordiques need to get to is that golden box. Yep. 46 seconds left. Control right now is for the Malamutes, though. Uncork takes Magic Dome. Oh, there's Banana takes a Ruthor. Power box goes down. Big battle here. 20 seconds left. Banana's holding this thing. Can't do it. 4 on it. Who was that got in there? That was Magic Gnome. Arlo got in there to hold it for a second. Here it comes. This is it. If they can make it, we go to overtime. We go to a third round. Nope, that could do it. Nope, one more gets in. And that does it. Holy cow. So Nordiques win. And guess what? We're going to a third round. Uncorked, Benny as Moira. Benny takes out Power Box. Saved by Kiriko. Maple Stick. Shadow Dragon. Nicely done. Whew. We are tied. We go to a tiebreaker third round. So this is Push. Gavin's least favorite game. This game is new to Overwatch 2. We got 3 maps: Coliseum, Esperanza, and New Queen Street. Turn them. Just hit all. They're all. So let's see what happens. Coliseum. So we're in Italy. What's that? Okay, so if we stay right here for a second, that's our robot. The red team is going to try and push that wall with the robot. It's kind of like payload. They have to stay on it, and it'll push it forward. The other team tries to get it, and there's our robot right there. There's our walls. So red team will try and push the wall this way. Blue team will try and push it this way. You have to gain control of the robot, though, so the robot has to run, and it does not run fast, back and forth. It doesn't run faster depending on how many people you have on it, etc. The interesting thing is that the red team is pushing that robot towards the blue team spawn point, and vice versa. It's one round. This is it for the championship. Not the championship, for the day. Sorry, I was way ahead of myself there. Way. Calm it down. But it does feel like it. These teams are pretty evenly matched. This is pretty cool. And their current standings doesn't reflect it, right? Because you got Nordiques at 1 and 2 and Malamutes at 2 and 0, but pretty evenly matched. All right, here we go. Escort the robot. Here comes the red team. Those are your Malamutes. And blue team. Yeah, it still doesn't unlock in 18 seconds. So there's the robot on our screen. By the way, in the middle screen, we get to see outlines of all the players. They don't get to see that, except for the robot. There's the two walls. And there's the robot. Robot is moving. And the first push goes to the Nordiques. So they start to push it. They've moved it all of 4.3 meters. And it's Banana that's keeping it from moving. Banana dies. Bananas die quickly. Take them off that thing. They get brown, and then you're making banana bread. It's been a long day so far. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Full team out there for the Malamutes. And so you see the robot pushed it 30 meters, and now they're taking it back. See that? There we go. And there you go. So he moved it a little bit, 3.3 meters, before the Nordiques took him out. And now he sits. He won't move unless somebody's on him, so he's just standing there waiting. No one's on it. These guys are pushing so far forward, trying to kill the other team. No one's on the robot. And you don't want them on the robot? Is that what you're saying? I mean, you're just yelling, get on the robot. So somebody, anybody. Yep. So Nordiques take back control here a little bit. Too specific, yes. As the robot goes back and forth, no one moving it anywhere. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in this debacle. We could get there. Oh, there comes an ultimate. Shadow Dragon takes out Rybread. Banana, Aruthor. Easy peasy doing what he can there. And taken down by Banana. Maple Stick takes out Alex. Shadow Dragon takes out Uncorked. This is your, you say this is your moment? This is your moment. Yes, things could happen. And there it is. There's the ultimate for Aruthor takes out Magic Gnome. Rybread takes out Shadow Dragon. Banana takes out the turret. Banana takes out Aruthor. Rybread takes out Power Box. Maple Stick takes out Easy Peasy. Banana takes out Alex. So basically, that was just mass murder there. That's what that was. Vibrate takes out Maple Stick. Is anybody left? Yep, now they're back in. Nordique's trying to take back control. They do a little bit here, but they're going to run into a bunch of Malamutes here. Oof. And there goes Shadow Dragon, so almost a team kill. And Nordiques take it back. So Nordiques have a slight advantage, 37-27, and they have control of the robot with 5.5 minutes to go. Neither team has gotten to a checkpoint yet. This is definitely even matched. You see how they're not. No one's really taking control of this thing to move it very far. And now the robot goes back to the Malamutes. Easy Peasy snuck around the back to try and block it. And so the Malamutes do get control and start to move it forward, but you see it's closer to the spawn point for the Nordiques, and out they are. 41-38. There's the line. You see that little gold line right there? That's where they have to get past how far the Nordiques have gotten it. But we still have plenty of time. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this match. I just like watching the robot run back and forth. And they're across the line. So, Malamutes have the advantage right now. Trying to remain undefeated. You tell him.
You cannot escape me.
All right, almost at the checkpoint. That is the first checkpoint right there. Big battle coming out. Magic Dome goes down to a Ruthor. Shadow Dragon. Oh, a Ruthor takes a maybe Shadow check. All right, there's a lot of people dying. But here we go. They get the first check mark. There it is. Let's see. Is he going to scratch his butt? Look at that robot. Oh, jeez. Does he do it? Nope, he didn't. Every once in a while, the robot will scratch his butt. So, advantage Malamutes right now. They got the point, and they've doubled up how far this robot has gone. It's 85 meters to 42 meters, and forward they go. So while this was a tight battle for a while, right now the advantage is really on the Malamutes as 3 go down for the Nordiques. And around the bend it goes, up the hill, over the bridge. The win is right there, but they're spawning right inside that building, so it's hard. Two minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. There's an ultimate Shadow Dragon, takes out a Ruthor, 1-5, that's Alex. And they push forward. Easy Peasy's alive. Nope, Easy Peasy's dead. To Banana. They're so close. They only have to go like 2 meters. It's only 2 meters. That's it. If they push him out, it's over. Easy Peasy trying to stay alive in there. They basically have to come out over and over again. 2, 1, and that's it. What a tight match. Holy cow. Malamutes are going to go 3-0.
Play of the game.
And Banana, absolutely, Vinny played out of his mind today. 5-player kill streak there. Took out 2 more. That was impressive. Vinny with a great game. And the Malamutes win. That was exciting. Whew. All right, let's bring them out. We got Alex, Ryan. They're still in their seats. Aruthor, Henry, GG. Good game, everybody. Benny and Gavin. Holy cow, what an exciting match. That was something else. All right, let's bring out the victors. We've got Chase, Vinny, Arlo, Harrison, and Peyton. Nicely done, guys. Arlo almost smiled there. Undefeated. Chase, your sister was cheering you on, man. Yeah, that's awesome. It is stressful. It is stressful. That's awesome. All right, guys. So you guys dropped to 1-3. You guys go 3-0, undefeated so far this season. You got a doubleheader coming up in 2 weeks, right? Not next week, the following week. So, so next week you have your doubleheader. All right. So we'll see. You guys already played your doubleheader, yeah. All right. What do you guys say to each other? That's right. What do you say to your families for coming? You say thank you. Say thank you. TY, got it. Okay. All right, everybody. That was a great match, by the way. That was exciting for all of us. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, grandparents, for coming. And thank you all. Have a great day. Enjoy the nice weather.